Hey everybody, it's Carmel. Welcome to my channel. I have a project here today for Embellishments Wednesdays. This is an open collab hosted by Marianne from Marianne's Craft Corner and Raina from Lilo Crafts. If you're not familiar with who these lovely ladies are, I'm going to link their channels in the description below. Do pay them a visit and show them some crafty love. And also type in the hashtag and take a peek at what everyone else has been making for Embellishments Wednesdays this week. So, guys, before I share my projects with you, I just have to mention something quickly. I need to give a shout out to basically everybody because I posted a video on my channel the other day, gingerbread project share for Sapmore Makes, and the reception it's got from Jill and yourselves has just blown me away. I'm completely overwhelmed, guys. I really am. I never in a million years imagined that over 1,000 people would want to watch one of my videos, something I've made. My channel is less than 4 months old, and you have no idea what a big deal it was for me to put my craft out there on YouTube, not thinking anyone would ever want to see it. So I don't really know what to say, guys. All I can say is thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me that you would take the time. The lovely comments I've been getting from you, it's very much appreciated. So you're very welcome to my channel, especially all my new subbies. And I think the pressure's on me now, right? I better come up with the goods. So, but joking aside, guys, thank you so much. I'm overwhelmed. I can't thank you enough. So for my projects this week, I placed my first order with Scrap Diva Designs, and I, like all of you, I've been a massive fan of Erica for so long, and it was my first time ordering her dies, and they arrived last week, and I was just so excited. I just got 3 die sets for now, but I'm definitely lined up to get more because I love them. I'll show you them really quickly. The first one I got is this one here. I've wanted this forever. I'm sorry about the glare, but I have wanted this set for so long. I love it. These little aprons are just, I love to make baking projects in my craft room, and these would just sing to my soul completely. And I love the sentiment stamps as well. And I love that she's made them separate so you can use them. You don't have to use them on the aprons. If you don't want, you can use them on any of your other baking theme projects. So I love that about this one. The next ones I got from her are these confetti dies, and I absolutely adore these. These just pushed me over the edge completely when I saw them. I love them. The little oven mitts, just so adorable. I love these. They cut really, really nicely as well, which is, I have a few confetti dies in my stash and they can be a bit tricky sometimes to cut, but these cut really beautifully. So love those. The last one I got, I'll just show you quickly, is this one here, this envelope, this lace envelope. I saw Davina did a project share with these, and I just had to get it. It was just absolutely stunning. I know it's glaring all over the place. I haven't had a chance to play with this one yet, but I can't wait because these are just exquisite, and 2 different sizes as well, so can't wait. So these are the projects I made using Erica's dies. The tote bags themselves were made using a Mama Elephant die that came out a couple of years ago, and it's just a tote bag, a treat box die in the shape of an apron, which is just perfect for these. But the main event for these projects is definitely these little aprons here. I love them. They're so cute. So all of the papers are from Doodlebug from the Made with Love collection. I think it came out maybe last year or the year before, but it's one of my all-time faves from Doodlebug. I really do love this one, and I thought it was just perfect to show off these embellishments from Erica. I backed them up on foam, and then I just added a sticker from Doodlebug and some enamel hearts from Doodlebug also. I cut some rickrack here from a die that I had in my stash and added that, and then I added some twine, just a simple twine tie so that I could open it and put little gifts inside. And then I added a bead dangle here and another little oven mitten die cut, and these mini shakers from KS Craft. Same process then for the other 2. I just mixed the colours around and gave it a slightly different look, and used a sticker from Doodlebug as well for this little border here. So for the sentiments on these 2 here, I used embossing powder. For this one, I used this one from Nuvo. It's Strawberry Slush, and it's a beautiful, beautiful colour. And this is one of my favourites. This is from Ranger. It's called Aqua Tinsel. But it's not a... I have a lot of the Wow embossing powders, the glitter, and they're phenomenal. They really are sparkly. But if you want something a little bit more subtle, I love this one. It's not totally in-your-face glitter, but it just get a nice... I don't know if it's going to come out on camera. A little bit better. It's just a really pretty aqua colour, and I think it works really well for these, the colours I use for these projects. For this one here, I just stamped the sentiment in VersaFine black ink, but I didn't use embossing powder because I didn't want it to overwhelm the project, and I think it looks just nice the way it is. So this shaker measuring spoon was made using a die set from KS Craft, and I showed one of these on a project in a previous video, and one of my favorite subbies asked me if I would share how I put the die together. So I'm going to do that for you really quickly. So this is the die set here. It comes like this, and the dies are all attached, so you have to separate them out. So when you separate them out, you get your main piece here, and you get these little insert pieces here. Now, I didn't break these apart because I found it easier to work if I don't break those two apart. But if you have broken them apart and you have this die set in your stash, you can just tape them together, and I'll show you why you would need to do that if you want to turn it into a shaker. You don't have to turn it into a shaker, of course. You can just layer it up, and it looks really cute as it is. So I have one here that I put together, and I'm just going to walk you through it quickly. This piece here, you're going to cut your main base piece here, which is, you just use a piece of cardstock here. That's for your base piece. You're also going to cut your acetate with this piece, but you only need this end part. The cup part of the spoon is the shaker. So you could even cut off your acetate here and only use this main piece here. So to make these pieces here, you really are going to need foam board for this one. You're not going to cut this to make a shaker with your fun foam or your soft foam. It's just not going to hold up because it's really fine. So you need something like foam board that's going to retain its shape, if that makes sense. So to make my foam and to cut my frame piece here for the top over the acetate, all I did was I reinserted these two dies here and then used a piece of masking tape to hold them together and run them through my die cutting machine that way. So I'm going to run them through over my foam, and then I'm going to run them through over whatever cardstock I want to be on the top of my spoon. That's really it. So you take your base piece, then you're going to attach your foam piece. You're going to add your little, this is the smallest one in the set, so you can see you're not going to get too many pieces in there, too many sprinkles in there or whatever, but you can get a little bit more with the bigger ones. So you'd add your acetate then over your sprinkles, and then finally add your frame piece, and that's your little shaker made. So I hope that clears that up for you. And like I said, if you've taken the die apart and you've taken these two apart as well, then don't worry. You can just, when you're cutting your foam and you're cutting your frame piece, you can just use a piece of low-tack tape, or I use masking tape, and just insert them back in, stick them together, and put them through your die cutting machine. So that's how I put the shaker measuring spoons together. And then to finish off, I used these confetti dies again and added a few of them around in the same coordinating papers. I didn't add these confetti pieces to this one because the paper is kind of busy enough. This is one of my favorite papers from the collection. I love when they do those icon sheets. They're just so cute. I added some more of those as die cuts around as well, and I just added a sentiment die. I've discovered that I don't have any of those gorgeous, the sentiment dies with the backing piece, and I really need to get some of those. And I've been eyeing up Erica's ones as well because she has some really gorgeous ones. I love her font and the stamps as well. It's really, really cute. So that's my project share for this week, guys. I hope you like them. I really do love to make baking themed projects in my craft room. I think it's one of my favorite things to make. And the irony, I suppose, is that I can't actually bake to save my life. I can barely do toast in the toaster without burning the house down. I wouldn't even go there as far as baking goes in the kitchen. But my mummy was a phenomenal baker, and I loved to bake with her when I was little. And my mummy's sisters as well were all phenomenal bakers. But I obviously didn't get the gene, And my name is Carmel Baker. Baker's my family name, so you would think I'd be able to come up with something. But no. But making little baking theme projects with paper, I can do that. So I'll leave the real stuff to others, who are more skilled in the kitchen than I am. So a quick reminder, guys, please do visit Marianne and Raina's channels. I will link them in the description below, and do check out the hashtag because there are some really gorgeous embellishment projects up for this week, so you won't be disappointed. Thanks again for watching. I hope you're all well out there. Do take care, and I will look forward to chatting to you all in the next one. Bye bye.